and can be taught cold. Cool, fake it, and may militate against forming relationship. They rarely rush into marriage. I mean, it is rare for you to see them rushing into marriage. They have good legs, open face, white eyes apart, and pleasant mouth. Aquarians. One born within this period would be a keeper of secrets and likes to associate with the learned and expert ones. One born under the influence of this planet, that is Aquarian. Aquarian loves and he is loved by people. He loves and he is in turn loved by people. He has quick and accurate understanding and quick conception. Aquarian inclined towards consultation for advice and information. He could be poor or face financial difficulties during his infancy, and then after that he would become financially sound. God forbid, some diseases could afflict him or her at his 37th age. That is the men at their 37th age could be afflicted by some diseases. But he will live longer and will incline towards yearning for honor and glory. He would acknowledge to people his favor, and his offspring would be less. An Aquarian has a great potential but needs strong incentive or power to force him into action. He needs strong incentive or power to force him into action. But he is determined and firm after making up his mind. His temperament is naturally moody and melancholic. You see them most of the time, their face being moody and melancholic. That is a sad face, something of that sort. His opinions are strong. Disappointment would not bring him bitterness or complaint. That is an Aquarian. Like I already mentioned, Aquarian, the star or planet is Saturn. He will have great possibilities, but leisurely habits and it will require a strong incentive or force, like I said, into action. Their temperaments will be naturally moody and sad, like I said already. And like I said also, disappointment will not bring from him either bitterness or complaint. An Aquarian will be too dignified to stoop to an ordinary quarrel. The flower of an Aquarian is tulip. Wearing sapphire will bring him quite happiness. What is sapphire? Sapphire is a transparent precious stone, typically blue, which is a variety of corundum, that is aluminum oxide. And like I said, their Ismullah al-Azam, their greatest name of Allah is Ya Fattahu Ya Razak, and the number or of times they should recite Ya Fattah is 489 and Ya Razak 308. So 308 plus 489, I think it will give you perhaps 797 or something. If you add them together, their total number, is what an Aquarian has to hold on to be able to obtain all his needs from the heavens. Aquarian woman, that is female Aquarian, the Aquarian woman has a good character and temper. She is kind, decent, good-hearted, with firm principles and belief. And she is truthful. One very important thing about an Aquarian woman is that she is truthful. Truthful to her husband. Her inclination towards joy and pleasure is less. She will face a lot of problems in her marriage. From, let's say, the beginning of her marriage to the middle part of her marriage, she will face difficulties, problems, and later on she will have stability and happiness in her marriage. She will travel to many places and accumulate wealth, but in the ending part of her life, she could face or she could fall into sicknesses. Aquarians control the part of human body from knee to toe. That is the flank, or I've forgotten the name. That is from knee down to the ankle. They control that part of the body, means their strength is available there, and that could also be their weak point, because in their old age they have to take or be careful, else they will face problem in their legs and other health problems. So there is hearting for an aquarium, and that hearting, or let me, in other words, call it a talisman, that could be drawn, inscribed on a brass ring or a silver ring, and people wouldn't take it serious, but having a ring with this inscription on it is very, very crucial. You know, like I said in our previous lessons, Nabi Sulaiman's power lied in his ring. So if you have your Ismullah Azam plus your ring with this khatam inscribed on it, you will achieve a lot, and you will be spiritually strong, etc. Those under the spell or under the influence of this like to listen to gossip. They love much listening to gossip. They are very kind, and they love people. People also love them. They are very helpful to mankind, and they quickly find faults with something that has been there for years, thinking always of perfecting things. And they are people who have less desire for money. They don't bother much about accumulating much wealth for themselves. They like to have money and use it for what they want to use it for. And they would like to make their world better and leave the world better for others. That is the little we can say about the Aquarians. An Aquarian traveling through, like it is the norm of today, the youth traveling outside. An Aquarian traveling by sea is better for him than traveling by land. An Aquarian is incapable of understanding the ruthless ambition of Aries and Scorpio, or the financially prudent ways of the Capricornian. They excel in social and charitable work, town planning, economics, sociology, and psychotherapy. Like I said, they make effort to transform the lives of others for the better, trying to make the world a better place to live in. This brings us to the end of today's submission about the Aquarians. Please, we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and inshallah we will be bringing to you subsequent lessons on astrology. Inshallah, soon you see us talking about the Pisces too. That is those born from February 19th to March 20th. I wish you all the best. Have a nice time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.